Peace, love, and light, Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly reading. If you're new here, my name is Ty, and I'm super happy to have you. Hopefully, you'll take a look around, like what you see, and hit the subscribe button. If you're returning, thank you so much for joining me again. I truly appreciate all of the love and the support. Hopefully, you've already hit this. Hopefully, you've already hit the subscribe button. If you don't know how this works, it is a general reading. So everything won't resonate. Please take only what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Also keep in mind that the roles are interchangeable, so place yourself and everybody else where you know they belong because only you know, okay? Scorpio, in the pre-shuffle and as I was meditating on your energy, I did pick up that you are in a really good space in your life right now. I feel like you're feeling really happy with yourself, really content, really peaceful. I get the sense, what I just heard Spirit say actually is that love is all around you. And even if some of you may not really see that, I feel like that's something that you might be called to really focus on, right? So look at what you've already accomplished, look around you, and be grateful for the space that you're in, because this is a time for you to begin to build on that foundation that you've already laid out in front of you. But remember that all of that, within that foundation that you've already laid out, it's been laid out with all of your intentions. And when you begin to build, keep that in mind as you're building, right? Everything is not going to be easy. Nobody said it would be when we're trying to accomplish something, right? But remember that intention is everything, right? So whatever it is that you're trying to create for yourself, be mindful of the energy that you put into it by how you focus on it or what you focus on, how intentional you are about every detail. But Spirit is pointing out that you're in a space where you really do have everything that you need to turn iron into gold. Like, you are the alchemist of your reality, and this is a time where you are going to really be able to see that, but you have to move within the time frame, right? Because there is a small window of opportunity that opens up to us, and so Spirit is really encouraging you to seize that moment. Okay, let's get into it. For those of you who are in a relationship as well, I feel like that relationship is also undergoing some sort of renewal where it's like becoming stronger. There's like a stronger bond, okay? And that could be also for those of you who are not in a relationship, but just strengthening the bonds with those around you. So friendships, even family members, just really, I feel like it's like those relationships are undergoing a renewal or some sort of like revitalization, okay? For those of you who are trying to call in love, I feel like this is going to be a really good time, and you're going to see that. You're going to see that you're going to begin to attract that if you haven't already. Let's get into it. Spirit, what messages do you have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign? Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Messages for Scorpio. Thank you. The Four of Wands. Yeah, you see, so I'm definitely, I'm picking up on the right energy, right? So some of you, I get the sense that some of you are considering either moving or buying a house. That's the first thing that came out when I see the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is about coming together, right? So relationships, taking that big leap, right? Maybe getting married, getting engaged, or just deciding to move in together. But I feel like some of you are actually just some of you are just moving, like actually like, okay, well, I need a bigger apartment, I need some more space, or I'm actually going to buy my own house kind of thing. That's what I'm getting for a lot of you, okay? So like a new home, so to speak. But the Four of Wands is that card, right? That says like the relationships around you are the ones that you need, and those are going to be strengthened. The Magician, what did I say? I said you are the alchemist of your reality. You have everything that you need. That is the Magician, You guys, that's the magician. The magician has all of the elements on the table, and this is about being skilled and being resourceful, right? Using all of your resources. So if there's something that you're trying to accomplish, look at those around you who could potentially help you, assist you, right? But obviously somebody who's already done it and has done it to completion, and you see that they're doing it right, okay, it's working for them, kind of thing. Because I do get the sense of you may be seeking out a mentor or something. Some of you really are just gonna be getting married, or somebody's gonna be inspired. Like, I feel like there's some sort of communication or something that's gonna happen where it's gonna make you really happy. Maybe some of you are waiting to hear on whether or not you got approved for a loan for a home. I'm getting that really strongly here, or approved for an apartment or something like that. The Seven of Swords, yeah, be strategic. The Seven of Swords is my little F boy, F girl, like the sleeky, slimy kind, but not all the time, okay? I say that to say that it's not all the time. It depends on the cards, accompanying this and the energy that I pick up. In this, I just really feel like this is, again, I said resourcefulness, right? This is about being resourceful as well. So using what you already have to continue building, right? Start with the bricks that you have and begin building on that foundation. So I definitely feel like, yeah, the Four of Swords, yeah. So I do feel also, Scorpio, I mean, I guess that's a Scorpio thing, that you have been spending a lot of time by yourself, okay, but not in a bad way. Like, I feel like you've been honoring what you need, nurturing yourself, nurturing your spirit, doing the things. Look, she's laying on there, getting like a facial. So I really think that many of you have been really just cultivating a space of love and loving on yourself, and that in turn is attracting so much abundance your way, Scorpio. Look, the Emperor, what did I say? Somebody here is either coming into union with someone who is a boss, okay? Somebody who got their together. Somebody's coming into union with someone who is financially stable, okay? And they are going, like, they want to communicate to you, okay, that they want to take this to the next level. That's in love, while others of you really are just creating your own thing, whatever it is that you are dedicating yourself to, whether it's a specific goal, project, or what's the word I was looking for, just creative project. The Emperor says, like, you got this, you are going to be successful. The Emperor is all four kings in one, and is someone who is really just managing everything. It's someone who is called upon to help everybody else, right? The Emperor has his empire, his or her, regardless of gender, his or her empire already set. And I feel like for some of you, this is what it is. And the Emperor is stability as well, okay? This is about being stable. So I feel like you are building upon a very stable foundation, Scorpio. You've been working really hard on what it is that you want, and I feel like this is the time where you're going to start to see things unfolding and unraveling. Whoa, I'm going to take them both because I was thinking I usually pull a 4-card spread, and we got the Nine of Swords and we got the King of Swords. I'm not going to lay them out, but I am going to talk about it. So I feel like I feel like somebody's stressed out right now. Maybe somebody that you must have cut contact with. You either stop talking to them or you just cut them out of your life. And I feel like this is somebody else's energy, Scorpio. And I also feel like right now you just feel like you have the King of Swords. Did I say the King or the Queen of Swords? You have really high standards, and really you're being really firm about who you let in your life and who you let around you, and that is a good thing, because I feel like what is about to come to fruition for you is going to require you to be that, right? Protect your energy, protect your space. I said this earlier in a message that I posted on my YouTube, here on YouTube. That you know who was and who wasn't shooting with you in the gym, okay? So that kind of thing. Please tell me more. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, some of you are going to get some sort of surprise. This could be either some sort of like your life is undergoing an upgrade, is what I heard Spirit say. So either you're going to get a raise, you might get, this is like a promotion. Maybe you'll be promoted. Some of you could be waiting on a promotion of some sort. And I see that happening. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor, some of you could be dealing with somebody who's some sort of someone who wears a uniform, or that could be you. That's really significant here. While others of you, you're going to experience some sort of fortune, something's going to come in for you financially, okay? And while others of you, this could just be an opportunity that is presented to you by somebody else, okay? Something that opens a door, and that comes in unexpectedly, okay? Two more. Ooh, too many cards. Okay, no. Two more here for Scorpio. Whoa. Okay, thank you. We've got the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so this is, again, that's an opportunity that I feel like just makes you really happy. There's an offer. There's some sort of communication there. But this is also about being artistic, okay? Being that... let me pull one more because I'm getting a different message, right? The Sun. Okay, so for some of you, there's something that you're going to have to negotiate. Going back to like this home thing or apartment or whatever it is that you're trying to purchase, because I feel like some of you are really trying to make a big purchase, and I feel like Spirit is saying, make sure that you negotiate. I'm going to clarify that. Please clarify the Knight of Cups for Scorpio. Clarify the Knight of Cups for Scorpio. Thank you. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. So I feel like, don't be afraid to negotiate, okay? Don't take the first offer. And for those of you, and that's even for those of you who are waiting on a promotion or something like that, don't take the first offer. Especially like, I'm speaking specifically to women right now, to my female watchers right now. Women have a tendency, we tend to get paid less because we accept less. That being that we are afraid to come back and like negotiate our value, negotiate, hold on, wait, this is the first offer. No, well, I don't think that this is going to cover it, right? Like, this is not what I was looking for. So a lot of times we accept the salary, we accept less, but because we're afraid to say, I don't think that that's going to cut it for me. We're afraid to negotiate. So for whoever this is for, if you are a female specifically, don't be afraid. With the Seven of Swords here, there's some sort of fear. Don't be afraid to negotiate and say, wait a second, because I feel like Spirit is saying that if you accept less, that's just what you're always going to get, right? Don't be afraid, because if it is an opportunity that is meant for you, they are going to give you what you want, okay? Yeah, don't be afraid to say, no, not that, with the Four of Cups. That's not enough for me, okay? I know my worth. I know, the experience that I'm bringing to the table and the energy that I'm bringing, and that's just not going to cut it, okay? While others of you, this is, don't be afraid to negotiate, whatever it is that either you're selling or you're looking to buy, okay? The Sun here says, look, something is really gonna make you really happy here. There's something that's going to happen for you, Scorpio, that I don't even think that you see coming. Let me look into this. What is the Wheel of Fortune? What is the Wheel of Fortune? For some of you, I feel like some of you are just in love. I feel like some of you are falling in love. The High Priestess, yes. Spirit is saying this is not the time to find out. Like, this is going to be with the High Priestess. This is an unexpected event. And I feel like some of you might even have that feeling already, like something really good is about to happen, okay? Some of you are going to be getting pregnant. Again, some of you are going to be getting engaged or just married, or this person is going to be like, hey, I think I'm ready for us to move in together. I think I'm ready for us to do this. With that Seven of Swords there, it's kind of, you don't see this coming. And I feel like there are some fears. Maybe you have some fears about being seen, right? Or for whoever this is for, we all come with baggage, okay? we all come with baggage, and so there's a need to like accept yourself and know that you are going to be loved and accepted by the right person, because the Ace of Cups here, there's an offer that comes out of thin air. Okay, but really it doesn't. Okay, it's divinely orchestrated. I feel you have three major arcana here that says listen to your intuition. Okay, this is being divinely orchestrated, whatever it is. Like you know, don't be negative about whatever it is that you're waiting for. What is the Seven of Swords here? What is the Seven of Swords here? I can't make this up. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, this is like, will you marry me? Will you move in with me? I bought a house and I want you here with me. While others of you, this really is like you're moving into a different, to a different location, a different foundation here. This is solid. I feel like many of you have been waiting like for this opportunity. Wow. And then, you know, what's funny is I'm looking at these two cards and they're both facing, the hands are facing each other. Okay. So I feel like, how was this like this? I feel like for those of you who are looking for a partner, I feel like love is here and you're going to meet someone that you are just going to click with. You're going to hit it off. And I feel like this is like an even exchange, like you complement each other. Okay. I feel like, you know, where let's say if you feel like you're lacking in the area of like emotion and nurturing and love, you're going to receive that. And if the other and let's say the other person is lacking in like stability or finances, that person is going to bring that. So I feel like, you know, whoever this is for, you're going to complement each other. Whoever this person is that is coming into your life is going to help you. So there's no need to fear. For those of you that haven't, you know, and for those of you who are currently in a relationship, that's that relationship again, the strengthening of the relationship. You know, the sun is renewal. Okay, so something is being renewed. Okay, maybe some of you finally decide, you know what, let's get married and let's buy the house. I'm ready to do this. Okay, because again, what did I say? You're undergoing a renewal. This is the Death card is you, Scorpio, bottom of the deck. This is Scorpio energy. So you are making an entrance here, like co-signing this reading. Okay, there's the end of an era where you had to struggle, or the end of you feeling like you have been rejected or left out or forgotten about. Spirit wants to remind you that you haven't been forgotten. Look, the King of Cups is here, the Empress here. Somebody's going to be stressed out when they find out about this, I feel. Okay, that's not for everybody, but there's going to be somebody who's like really in their head, because I feel like they can feel you moving on. For whoever this is for, they feel you moving on. Like this is like the nail in the coffin, legit. Okay, the Death card. This has whatever that situation was in the past, whatever trials, tribulations, turmoil, hurt that you went through in the past, either in life in general, right? Maybe you felt like you always got the shitty end of the stick. That is entirely transformed right now. And for those of you who were struggling forever and a day in love and maybe came out of a very traumatic, you know, hurtful relationship with that Nine of Swords, like maybe it brought you a lot of anxiety. Maybe you were dealing with somebody who was dishonest. You know, that is no more. Okay, with the Empress here and the King of Cups, you are literally either already, I mean, some of you have already met this person, I feel, okay, while others of you, this person is coming into your awareness soon. Some of you, this could be, again, just somebody, a boss, maybe even at your job, to be honest. That's what I got for some of you. But you're coming, the Emperor and the Empress are here together, okay? So this is about, what did I say? You guys... What did I say? I love this for you, Scorpio. This is longer than it needed to be, but this is just too good, okay? I'm going to put it the way that I had it there. So you guys complement each other, right? You're giving, place yourself where you see fit. This is regardless of genders for whoever's watching, right? You're giving the love and they're bringing in the funds and the foundation. Some of you are not even going to have to work anymore. It's going to be like, this person's going to come in and be like, nah, babe, like sit down for this one because I got it. Like, what do you need? You need love. I got love. Go shopping, babe. You know, like I feel like this person is really established, but I feel like, and if it vice versa, place yourself where you see fit. If you're someone who is in that, you know, emperor energy, that you've built the empire, you got the money, and you're just waiting on your love, you're waiting on your person, place yourself where you see fit. Okay. But yeah, ultimately I feel like for those of you who are in a relationship, that relationship is just going to come out of this within the next few weeks. Like this cycle that you're about to enter into, this chapter, is like your relationship is undergoing a renewal, or it's going to be, some of you are going to be renewing vows, some of you are going to actually be getting married. Okay. While those of you who are just encountering this new love, this has the potential to go all the way. And I feel like for whoever this is for, you are deciding to move forward and either move in with this person or get engaged, or purchase a home together. But again, you guys are complementing each other. And it feels like home, because this right here, this feels like, yeah, I found my protector. I found somebody to protect me, to lead me. Emperor energy is divine masculine energy. Okay, so that's somebody who has their shit together. That's somebody who is, in this sense here, because I see the cups and I see the king of cups, this is somebody who's emotionally available. Okay, who's solid in their work. So they could be an entrepreneur, could be somebody who owns their own business or is just very, very successful. And so, you know, this is someone, yes, while they have all of that going on, it's like you're not going to want for anything, because this person is going to make sure that not only they take care of you financially, they're going to take care of you emotionally. Okay, they are emotionally available. They want to love on you. It's going to be a very balanced relationship and connection. And with the Empress, I am going to point out again that some of you may be finding out that you're pregnant unexpectedly. So Scorpio, I hope that this brought you some clarity. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to give me a thumbs up. It does help the channel. Tell me if it resonated with you. Leave a comment down below. I love to read them, and I do read them. And I don't know what's up with my voice. And I do read them. And hopefully you decide to subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in a personal reading or my social media, all of that information is going to be in the description box below. I love you all. Peace, love, and light.